So I talk about non-ordinary states of consciousness, and depending on your level of exposure or how much you've been reading in the news, the most research that's being done today is with psilocybin. And there are other ways to experience non-ordinary states of consciousness. So one of the ways is just through breathing. So when the United States outlawed hallucinogens, one specific researcher named Stanislav Grof began using breath work, holotropic breath work, to induce non-ordinary states of consciousness. So using my breath, I can actually experience a very similar sensation in a much more compacted time frame as I can from experiencing a hallucinogen like psilocybin. So when we look at the two methods of achieving a non-ordinary state of consciousness, at least that will be offered in this experience, the first of which being breath work, and you would be led by a trained facilitator, and it's literally just breathing. So for people who want to have an experience like that, but are not interested in ingesting something like psilocybin, that's totally an opportunity that everybody will have access to. As an optional opportunity for those people who are interested in trying psilocybin, but have been concerned with the legality or the safety, we will be providing an experience like that as well, where people that choose to can join us one afternoon towards the latter part of the week to experience psilocybin in a very safe and controlled way. I work with and coach a lot of people through the entheogen experiences. A lot of stuff can come up, a lot of stuff can be confusing. So I think that part of this is about the prep work that we do at the beginning of the week. Part of it is the experience itself, and then part of it is the integration work that we do at the end. The last thing that I would say is there was amazing research being done in the 50s using LSD and psilocybin. And because of the way that our society works, because of the challenges and the problems that were happening during the late 60s and some of the craziness that was happening in our world at that time, all of those substances were made illegal and basically said to have no medical benefit. There is no question today, Johns Hopkins University and 15 to 20 other universities in the United States that have been doing research since the late 90s with specifically psilocybin and MDMA, there is no question that the efficacy of these substances is amazing. The healing properties of these substances is amazing. In my experience, both using the substances and also coaching people through those experiences, sometimes it's a year of psychotherapy or more in a single day. We get to bypass our conscious mind, and sometimes our conscious mind is still very much involved, but a lot of times I say that our subconscious mind and our conscious mind finally get to have a really, really good heart-to-heart conversation. We get to make new contracts with ourselves. We get to decide new ways that we want to live. We get to let go of what no longer serves us. And when used in a very intentional way, in a safe way, there is really no elements of drug culture that a lot of people are scared of. When you think of this as just a psychotherapeutic experience that is being enabled by a substance and that will end in 6 to 8 hours, and the amount of work that you can do in that time is really profound.